Hey, howdy, hey everybody, Suro here. Welcome back to the channel. Today we have some amazing news. Gameloft has acknowledged the next update on their social media accounts, which you know what that means. The update is just around the corner. We're going to go over the next update here in just a minute. But first, if you guys wouldn't mind hitting that like button, subscribe to the channel, I would really appreciate it. Yeah, let's go see what they posted. Alrighty, so it looks like we have a curious cat that is about to join the valley, which we already knew that the Cheshire cat was actually coming to the game, but they ended up having this where it said spring 2025. We didn't know when that was going to be, so they made this post right here, and you can see that the face actually gets applied to the shadowy figure, and then boom, they said coming soon. Now, I know that's not a lot of information, but when it comes to Gameloft, that is huge because they usually don't speak on many things in terms of the update unless it is literally like the week before or just right around the corner. So I think they have a lot in store for us over this next update. I think we have a lot of surprises. We obviously have the first character right here, but if you read the description, it says step into a land of wonder and meet new friends along the way. So let's break this down. First, step into a land of wonder. To me, that sounds like a realm, which is very interesting, I know, because we just got a realm with the Aladdin realm on the last update. And they usually don't give us like realms back to back, but I think that this year they're going to try some different things. And I do firmly believe the next one is going to be a realm. And then it says, and meet new friends, plural, along the way. So yeah, we're definitely getting at least one other character. Who is that character gonna be? I don't know. It should be Alice, right? I mean, Alice in Wonderland theme, but that doesn't mean that they're not going to do an update with two side characters. Maybe Alice is going to be part of a DLC in the future. I don't know. But we know Cheshire Cat is coming to the game, and that really leaves like the Mad Hatter. They could go the villain route and give us the Queen of Hearts, but I really doubt that one. So it probably is Alice, but if it's not Alice, who do you guys think it could be? So when is the update going to come out? Well, tomorrow at reset is going to be April 9th. So the Star Path actually ends next week on April 16th. And I believe they want to give us at least 1 week so we can actually redeem our tokens from the Star Path. And so I think the next update is going to be April 23rd. It was going to be either like April 23rd or April 30th, but I think with the Star Path ending next week, and then the Easter event is ending on the 20th, so then that just gives us, you know, a couple more days. That gives us 2 full weeks for them to drop even more teasers, more characters, you know, the realms and such. And then, yeah, I firmly believe it's going to be on the 23rd. So that is not official, but that is my best guess. I think it's definitely going to be on the 23rd, and I'm 99% sure about that. Let's see if we can get any more clues on that post. So they actually replied to quite a few people here. Helena here said, please tell me we are getting a realm for this one, and they actually replied to it. They said you'll have to wait and see. So the fact that they replied to this one about a realm specifically, I have a feeling it's truly going to be a realm, and Alice in Wonderland needs to be a realm, right? Like it's such a whimsical world. It would be such a disappointment if they didn't end up giving us another realm. Now, it's so cool because one thing, if you look at this picture, it shows the Cheshire Cat here in like the Forest of Valor, which I think is interesting. So what if they do it where, you know how you have to like get Tiana by her cookbook out in the glade, or some of the other characters, or like Mirabelle, you have to find her doorknob. What if we have to go to like the Forest of Valor, and maybe one of the characters say that they saw like a shadowy figure or something like that, and we have to go check it out, and then we encounter the Cheshire Cat doing something, you know, and we complete that quest line, and then we go into a realm. So it would do like one character out in the real world and then one character inside the realm, which could be Alice or something. Maybe we have to go find her. So I think that would be really cool if they do it that way, kind of like split it up. And then we got JoJo's Gaming Garden that said, you have no idea how excited I am for the next update. I've been waiting since day one for significant Alice in Wonderland content. I'm impatiently excited. They said we cannot wait to share what's to come. We got Sunrise that said, can you please drop hints besides the emojis? And they said, check back for more hints soon. And then the eye emoji. Maybe we'll get a reveal for like the teaser on the Star Path coming up. I'm really excited. Like, I wonder what the Star Path, if it's going to be Alice in Wonderland theme or if it's going to be something completely different. I definitely want a Star Path that's full of color, wonky items, and just full of whimsy. And I think this would be the Star Path for that. And then B. Lee said, but how soon? And they just said, what's your best guess? Oh, Gameloft. And then the only other thing we really know about this is this post right here. They shared off this new item that's supposed to like deconstruct items and give you your resources back. It's obviously based after the Cheshire cat right here. And it looks really cool. You know, we have like the Queen of Hearts item right here is where you're dispensing all the resources into. We have the like drink me potion bottles over here. And then obviously Cheshire is a body, which is just too hilarious that they actually converted it. So a lot of people were talking about it over on Facebook, and they were saying that they think that this could be called like the uncrafted or the uncrafting bench or something like that, kind of like the unbirthday party. And I actually think that's pretty spot on. The community is very smart and like quick to come up with Gameloft's plans, so we'll have to see if that's actually what it's called. But imagine it's called the uncrafted table. I would love that. So then you may be wondering, what items of like Alice in Wonderland theme do we already have? Well, we do have this sweatshirt, which I ended up getting from the cozy edition of Dreamlight Valley, which is the physical copy. And then they also added the tail, which is kind of a different color, honestly, now that I'm looking at it. This was in the premium shop. I'm sure they're going to bring this back. I think it was sold just as like the tail one piece, and it was pretty expensive. I don't think I really like it, honestly, but it definitely looks better on my my girl character rather than my Suro character, but it is what it is. But that's really about it. It looks like we're going to have lots of clues and updates over the next week or so, and I'm very excited. Don't forget to finish your Star Path if you guys haven't already. It literally ends in 7 days, and some of these tasks are brutal, like this one. Give favorite gifts to any villager wearing glasses. 27 gifts. Like near the end of the Star Path, this stuff gets very, very brutal. This one right here, get creative in boutique challenges. That is 3 days worth of challenges right here. So lots of time gating with only 7 days left. If you don't start on them now, you're not going to be able to finish them. And then of course, collect your rewards. And the Extravaganza event ends in 14 days. So make sure you stay on top of that. Get all the eggs and stuff that you need. It's going to end on April 22nd. We're going to close out the video with just a little bit of voting. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'm really excited for the update. I'm excited to read anything you guys have to say, so let us know down below. Voting this week for April Fool's Day has been very interesting, I will say that. Our first picture here, it looks like our character is going to surprise Goofy with a present. I'm not sure what's in that present, but it's just a couple of the Monster Inc. doors. And then a present here, and then Goofy is their guinea pig. Whoa, this one doesn't really scream April Fool's too much. I guess maybe the outfit could. It is an outfit challenge. It's a beautiful background though. I love the setup. Look at Gaston actually sitting back here. And this one, yeah, I think I like this one a little bit more. Wow, this one is also beautiful, but look at their outfit. They put on the most random assortment of clothing that they could, and look at the hair. That hairstyle kills me. I don't think I've ever really seen anyone use it in a Dreamsnap before. I love it. And of course they made the hair like white. It sticks out so much compared to the rest of the outfit. We got the good boy shirt on, the Sully boots, we got the Oswald hat. Oh wow, this one is actually really cool. Look at this. So they made their character look like Jafar, and they actually used the new Star Path goatee for. Took a shot in a really good location. This is what I would love to see. You know, I see a lot of people end up making just outfits and not decorating the background, which is definitely okay, but it's really nice if you find a nice place to get a well-composed shot, you know, something like inside the realms, inside of various houses with certain angles and things like that. So I think that this is perfect because the background, they didn't even have to decorate. It was just so perfect set up for their outfit, and it looks like an amazing Dreamsnap that way. So I got to go with this one for being very creative with the outfit. This is a really good Dreamsnap as well. But for April Fools, it's like they're fooling us because they're not actually Jafar, but yet they're up here on the throne dressed like him. So I love that. This character just threw on literally everything. It's like if you let a kid dress themselves for the day. Look at this. Got the scuba mask on, the hat, the furry coat and everything. I love it. Whoa, hold up. Wait a minute. What is going on here? They spelt out sale. Okay, that is a joke because Scrooge would never put anything on sale. He's cheap. And then look at all the mannequins like for people lined up outside of the door. Outfit looks good. This is hilarious. I don't know why, but every time I see a picture like a character with their Roz mask, it just kills me. That face is so funny. They gotta add more masks like this. And look at Mike. It looks like they're starting up a band and they're about to drop their next mixtape. And then we got Sully slipping on some bananas here. Oh, and look at that. Donald is cheering him on because Donald's like, yes, finally, someone that isn't pranking me. We have seen Donald get pranked so hard this week. That's a great shot. All right, let's do 10 more in here. We're not going to skip through them. Oh, this one is beautiful. Outfit looks good. I have seen a lot of the like bunny mask with the Boo onesie. We'll do one. Oh, this one is really good too. Look at that Donald being pranked. This is a great snap. We got all the trash, the here, there fish, the cannon, and then of course a Stitch over here. I love that. So that's 2. I like this outfit better. We'll do 3, 4. The cowgirl pants is getting me over here. I'm not gonna lie. Was that 5, 6? What? They created fire. Look at that. A 7, 8. Dang, I guess 9. And our final one is going to this one right here. Alrighty guys, that's it for the video. Thank you so much for watching. I'm really hyped for the update. I hope you are too. Have a great day, and I'll see you in the next one.